We've all heard it, sitting is the new smoking. But what does that really mean? Studies show that spending too much time sitting can seriously harm your health, increasing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even early death, just like smoking once did. The good news? It's not too late to reverse the damage. Simple daily habits like standing more, moving regularly, and adding just a bit of exercise can make a huge difference. In this guide, we'll explore how to break free from the dangers of a sedentary lifestyle and take back control of your health. Today we will talk about is sitting the new smoking? How to undo the damage of a sedentary lifestyle. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The sedentary danger. The phrase, sitting is the new smoking, highlights how prolonged sitting can be as damaging as smoking in modern health discussions. Research shows that sitting for extended periods contributes to heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and even some cancers. Unlike smoking, which has been universally condemned, sitting is woven into daily life through office work, driving, and screen time. The human body is not designed to remain still for long durations. It's built for movement. Sitting slows down metabolism, reduces calorie burn, and negatively impacts posture. Over time, this can lead to muscle imbalances, poor circulation, and chronic pain, particularly in the back and hips. While smoking directly introduces harmful chemicals, sitting's danger lies in what it prevents: physical activity. The alarming part is that even regular exercise might not fully counteract hours of continuous sitting, making this lifestyle silently hazardous and prompting urgent attention. 2. How sitting impacts health. Prolonged sitting has a cascade of negative effects on nearly every system in the body. Sitting for hours weakens large muscle groups, particularly in the legs and glutes, which are essential for stability and movement. This inactivity leads to muscle atrophy, poor circulation, and stiff joints. When muscles aren't engaged, they burn fewer calories, contributing to weight gain and increased fat storage. Sitting also affects blood flow, raising the risk of blood clots, especially in the legs, known as deep vein thrombosis, DVT. Metabolic functions slow, which impairs the body's ability to regulate blood sugar and blood pressure effectively, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Studies have also linked excessive sitting to higher rates of depression and anxiety, possibly due to reduced endorphin release from lack of movement. Overall, sitting too much harms physical and mental health simultaneously, making it a double-edged risk. 3. Why sitting is so common. The modern world almost demands a sedentary lifestyle. Most jobs now involve long hours at desks, especially in corporate and remote settings. Technological advances have reduced physical labor and manual tasks, making it easy to remain seated for most of the day. Social activities like watching television, playing video games, or scrolling through smartphones further encourage sitting. Even commuting contributes, as many people spend significant time sitting in cars, buses, or trains. The convenience-driven culture reduces the need for walking or standing, as everything from food to entertainment is now available with minimal effort. Additionally, the design of homes and offices centers around comfort, often promoting prolonged sitting with cushioned chairs and ergonomic setups that make sitting even more appealing. Without conscious effort, it's easy to spend 8 to 12 hours a day sitting, not counting sleep, which compounds the problem. This unconscious accumulation is where the hidden danger lies. 4. Sitting versus smoking comparison. While sitting does not involve inhaling toxic substances like smoking, the comparison is used to emphasize the scale of the public health risk. Smoking introduces carcinogens and toxins directly into the body, while sitting slowly erodes health through inactivity. The World Health Organization reports that physical inactivity is the fourth leading risk factor for global mortality, responsible for an estimated 3.2 million deaths annually. Like smoking, sitting's risks are cumulative, growing more dangerous over time. Both habits can increase the likelihood of chronic diseases, including heart disease and certain cancers. However, smoking has a direct chemical pathway to disease, while sitting affects the body indirectly through reduced metabolic activity and poor circulation. The key similarity is that both are preventable lifestyle risks, and both can shorten life expectancy if not addressed. 5. Signs of sitting damage. Many people don't realize the signs of sedentary damage until it becomes a serious issue. Early signs can include frequent lower back pain, stiff hips, neck strain, and a loss of flexibility. Poor posture while sitting can lead to rounded shoulders and spinal misalignment, Weight gain, especially around the midsection, is another common sign linked to long sitting hours. Fatigue is surprisingly frequent in sedentary individuals, as reduced muscle activity lowers energy production. Over time, blood sugar may spike after meals because muscles aren't helping process glucose efficiently. Mental health can also be affected. People who sit for long periods may experience more anxiety, mood swings, or symptoms of depression. Reduced circulation might cause cold hands and feet or varicose veins. 6. Movement breaks matter. One of the most effective ways to counteract sedentary damage is to incorporate frequent movement breaks throughout the day. Experts recommend standing up or walking every 30 minutes to keep muscles engaged and maintain proper circulation. Simple activities like walking to get water, stretching, or doing a few squats can make a big difference. Using standing desks or desk converters encourages less sitting and more frequent posture changes. Some people benefit from setting alarms or using apps that remind them to move regularly. Even fidgeting or changing sitting positions frequently can slightly improve circulation and muscle activation. Incorporating micro movements throughout the day, such as calf raises or shoulder rolls, keeps the body active in small but meaningful ways. 7. The role of daily exercise. Regular exercise remains essential for overall health, but it's important to understand that it cannot fully counteract the damage of prolonged sitting. Even highly active individuals who sit for most of the day can face increased health risks. However, combining intentional workouts with an active daily routine can significantly mitigate the dangers. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise per week, along with strength training 2 to 3 times weekly. Walking, cycling, swimming, or dancing are excellent ways to increase daily movement. Adding mobility exercises like yoga or dynamic stretching helps combat the stiffness caused by sitting. Resistance training strengthens key muscle groups, especially the glutes, core, and legs, which are weakened by sitting. The goal is not just to exercise in a gym session, but to move consistently throughout the entire day. 8. Building an active lifestyle. Creating an active lifestyle means integrating more movement into everyday routines, not just relying on gym sessions. Walking meetings, taking the stairs, parking further away, and biking to work are practical ways to move more without drastically changing your schedule. Prioritizing active hobbies like gardening, hiking, or dancing can replace sedentary pastimes. Consider investing in a standing desk or a treadmill desk for long working hours. Scheduling standing phone calls or walking lunches adds more steps naturally. Social activities can also be more movement-focused. Try walking with friends instead of sitting at a cafe. Even household chores like cleaning, organizing, or home repairs keep the body engaged. Developing an awareness of how much time is spent sitting daily is the first step toward meaningful change. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.